what's your if you do have any connection, what's your connection with Black Wall Street?
So they started my career, right? Face and G-Rod. What happened initially was my boy Village Town Tone, who's like my family, he knew who 4 Cent was. And he saw I was rapping and I was taking it serious. And I had some dope songs and I was playing them at a family function. My sister stayed in the West Side forever, like right on 135th, I think it was, 134th, one of them. And we was over there at a family function. He was playing music. He like, man, Lil G, you sound good. You know what I mean? He was like, man, you trying to fuck with some people? I'm like, yeah, whatever. He was like, I got a homie I want to introduce you to. So I'm like, all right, for sure. So we leave from there, go to the West. I've never been in the Foe at this point. You know what I mean? The Foe is like, I've been in the Deuce a million times, and don't get me wrong, the Deuce is some shit, but the Foe is like going to motherfucking Africa. It's just extra grimy compared to the Deuce. You know what I mean? Over there. So we pull up, I jump out, but at this point I'm so like used to everything, it's whatever. So we walk in this back house in the Foe. Big old nigga come to the door, right? I'm 6'3", this nigga about 6'4", 6'5". He like, oh yeah, what's up? I'm 4 Bent, West Side, Glasses Malone, 7th Street, blah, blah. So we walk in the back, about 2, 3 of his homies back there. So he started playing music, I started playing music. He started rapping and getting off, busting his power moves. I started busting my crib raps, right? So we just going, and they looking at me because I'm back here just, you know, doing like whatever, like I'm just doing what you supposed to do.
Smack that in the power move, spitting the crib raps.
Same thing, you know what I mean? We gonna rock it. So we end up bonding real crazy right after that. So we just click real tough, you know what I mean? And at that point, I was always fucking with him. And one day he was like, hey man, I'm fucking with some nigga, this nigga named Game from Cedar. You know what I mean? He got a deal with Dre and blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, I heard this nigga name before. So I go over there and I see G-Rod. G-Rod is a nigga I knew from hustling for years. Like I always would go do shit with G-Rod. G-Rod might got some slides. G-Rod might got gas. G-Rod gonna have everything that ain't got nothing to do with dope. Everything.
That part.
So I see G-Rod. He like, oh, what's up, Glasses? Blah, blah, blah. And then I knew Lil Face and Whack from Fruittown, because they used to come to the neighborhood and all that.
Wax Star. Yes, so people don't get confused. Wax Star.
Wax Star, yeah,
right.
Sure. You know what I mean? And I knew them, so I seen them. So Face seen that all these niggas knew me, and I already heard of who Face was because I know Lil Face. So we clicked right off the rip, and we just started fucking with each other, and he introduced me to Game. He's like, man, this is my little brother, this Game, blah, blah. And we was rocking ever since. They was like, man, you want to get down with the movement? And I'm looking like, it's just all power rules, you know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, shit, if y'all gonna fuck with me. And shit, we was fucking with each other ever since.
So this had to be like 2004.
Right on.
Right, because I remember
when he working on documentary.
Right, because I remember then, because I was living down the street from Whack at the time.
Oh, wow.
And I remember Game had the Harley Davidson truck.
Yep.
Yeah, all that. Yeah, they was lit. Everybody was getting the Black Wall Street tattoos.
It was all going crazy with that. And I just remember just how it was. And at that time, we moving around now, and they taking him to the West, and it's 200 West Sides just hanging out doing MTV clips, and I'm thinking like, this shit is crazy. And I'm walking through the store because, you know, ain't nobody going to that store, dog, especially not no nigga that's no crib. You're not going to that store.
On 135th Avalon?
Yeah, man, you're not going to that store. That store off limits.
Right.
So I'm at the store and I'm walking around and I'm thinking to myself like, man, these niggas kill me behind this shit, but fuck it. I jumped out anyway. It ended up being just a ton of love. You know what I mean? Niggas was showing me love, and I built a lot of relationships around all that time outside of selling drugs and all that in the rap game, just meeting them. So I watched them kind of really just get behind Game and make that whole thing work.
Yeah, I watched that the beginning process from my POV. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like I see you at the Harley Davidson truck. Everybody's going crazy over the documentary and shit. Yeah, that shit was lit.
I remember like I said, it's funny because when that album came out, like I remember hearing it, and just when it came out, motherfucker went gold in 1 week. And I remember being at the autograph signing. They did the autograph signing on Central and Rosecrans at the VIP. And I remember it was like the whole motherfucking parking lot. And it was for a nigga that was just from down the street. And I just remember like, damn, this shit is really that close. You know, you can make this shit happen.
It's obtainable.
Yeah. And Game, just after that, it was over. You know, he blew up and it was nothing else left.
Okay. So I met your brother when K-Boy came Pooh.
Yeah.
So that's your big bro.
That's my older brother. Yeah, he's from Fruittown.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn. So he was he pushing you with the music in the beginning?
Yeah. First manager. You know what I mean? So it was me, my little brother, and my big brother, and we was all rapping together. My little brother get out of YA. My mom wanted me to keep him out of trouble. At that time, I'm selling insurance, so I'm doing all the wrong things. He wanted to be a rapper. So he came to me, he's like, oh, let's rap. So I had some money, you know, hustling. So I'm paying for studio time and we making songs. We got about 5 or 6 songs deep, but the songs was like making noise. The Monas, the Bananas, the PJs, they was all playing the songs, everybody around the way. So I was like, damn, this is kind of cool. My brother go back to YA, right? My little brother he get back in trouble. My older brother, Pooh, decide he not gonna rap no more. So then I was just the only one rapping. And I started liking it. It was therapeutic, you know what I mean? Like, all the shit niggas was going to, it was something cool to express yourself and get off a lot of things. You know, we ain't got no therapist in this life. So
that part, we ain't got no journal,
work.
no nothing. So you go to the studio, you let that show, you know what I'm saying, the way to get it out.
You get to exhale all that bullshit.
Yeah, that's how I get it out.
Oh.
Yeah, and then, you know, somebody told me to ask you this. You know, when somebody be like, man, she Easty or he Easty.
Wow.
It got like a stigma to it, but who flipped the narrative? If you could put a name with this face that start claiming, yeah, I'm Easty on a like good note, like nigga, yeah.
On a good note.
Like yeah, man, like
I don't know, it's still a good note. I don't think it's a good note. Like I think
that embraced it, like nigga, I'm Easty, no motherfucker.
That embraced it is Spider. Spider for sure.
Exactly.
Spider was like, he was like, but Spider even mean it in the most shadiest way, even
Most
when he
Easty.
said it. Like he really saying he the shadiest nigga in the world when he saying that.
Right.
But for sure, to me, like, that was our connection on some East Side shit. But he was like, he really was popping that Easty shit. Like, yeah, nigga, like, you know, I'm on some bullshit. I don't think it still have a positive connotation still, though.
Yeah, so like it's like the most East, like most shady is like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta watch out.
And it's funny to me because the East Side niggas is like all really hustlers. They ain't really like, I mean, don't get me wrong, some niggas do get extra grimy and will be thieving and stealing from you, but for the most part, East Side niggas is dope dealers. You know what I mean? They gonna really make it happen. They gonna get off their ass and go get some money, but you do got pockets of niggas that's trying to steal from everybody.
That's what I just said with Kev, man, because you know my family they all from Swan. I'm some Easty ass West Side kid. I was raised by East Siders, but I was raised in Inglewood, but raised by East Siders, uncles, pops. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. There's family Swans in the family. That's dope. I used to get my hair cut cutting the Swans.
Oh yeah.
Yep, right off of what's that? Central and Manchester would be Firestone when you cross over. My homie Choo had a shop right there. I used to get my hair cut in Swans for like years. Jumping out in the Bentley right there, getting my hair cut tripping. I don't know what I was thinking.
That's my second home over there.
Yeah, it was some good dudes. They some shit though.
Oh yeah.
They some great guys. I like them niggas. They was always solid.